And hey everybody, welcome back. It's Cassian Black Cloak here with another Resident Evil Resistance video. And today we're going to be going over an update to my Sinister Spencer build. I'm going to call it Sinister Spencer 2.0. Not really different enough to be a completely separate build, but definitely an update and improvement over the initial version. But before we get into specifics, I want to go over a couple of things here. Number one is that I want to thank everybody who has been coming by to check out the videos, all my new subscribers and my viewers. I appreciate every single one of you. And I've also got an announcement to make. I have actually set up a Patreon for the channel, and you're now going to find the information, the link for the Patreon in the About tab for the channel on YouTube, and also there's a link, a button in the channel art on the channel. And so if you want to go there on your mobile device or desktop, you can definitely sign up as a patron. I just have the default tiers and everything set up right now. I'm going to flesh it out a little more coming up once we get more activity there. But if you want to support the channel and help me grow it, you know, I'm definitely going to be putting anything I get through there initially into getting set up for, you know, some better technology, so I can stream and do videos better, you know, upgrade my setup and everything. And so I can really make some quality content for you guys. And of course, you know, one day, maybe, who knows, I can make this my primary career. But anyway, so I just wanted to plug that and let you know you can join up there for as little as $3 a month, and I'll appreciate every single patron. And I am going to have some patron-only content once we get some stuff there, and I also want to try to set up a Discord. My goodness, I'm so sorry. I've already had dinner, so forgive me. And this is the second time I'm trying to record this, so we're going to have to live with that. Anyway, so now that we got that out of the way here, we're going to go over the update to the build here, and I'm going to show you a few matches. There's already been some on the channel, but I'm going to show you how strong this build can really be now. And we're going to go over it. Now, on this part of the build, nothing's really changed. It's still the refract on the D field for the ultimate skill, so we get the cascading effect. Still the defense system here, which I'm going to go over some more specifics. I've actually gotten a hold of some good information from the community over on the RE Resistance subreddit, so thank you for everybody who comes by from there as well. Because I've got some numbers to go over here that seem to be backed up by what I've done on my own testing. So they're not official for NeoBards or Capcom, but this is probably the best we're going to get. So definitely props to the people that put that together. And we're going to still be running bioenergy or battery for bioactivation here. So we're getting the increased energy cap, and the mods in our hand give us increased bioenergy recharge. Still got the invulnerability anchor here and the hypercharge. Now, for the differences, what we have done here, and I'm going to get into the specifics on numbers here in just a moment. I'll come back to that. We have changed out the miniature reactor for Resilient Skin 2 because we have so much going on with bioenergy regen that 10% of the reactor, those 5 points are actually better spent to buffing up our creatures. So we're going to be going ahead and we went ahead and switched that out, so our creatures are that much tougher. And we are going to still be running the Bulletproof Glass 3 and the Unstable Generator, which has the equivalent of the Bulletproof Glass 2 for pretty much most of what you would get for a Super Core. And, of course, the increased 10% bioenergy regeneration there. And the Fresh Blood 3 for the equipment. Yeah, so we got bitey creatures. They're more aggressive. Now, on the numbers here, we actually have some information before we get into the deck I want to go over, as to I actually know how thick these cores are. And we're going to go over some specifics. Now, as it turns out, from the information I got on this spreadsheet, which seems to track with what I see manifested in the game, it looks like that this skill is actually quite a bit stronger than what I originally thought. These cores are quite a bit thicker than I originally thought. So this passive here to your Biocore HP gives you a 70% boost on the base amount of 21,000. So that right there alone is a 70% boost. So that alone is actually more HP than I thought they had to start with. Now, this is where this is a greatly increased, that's a 40% boost. And then this built into it with the level 2 is a 20% boost. So we have 70, 40, and 20, so it gives us overall a 130% boost off the Biocore base HP. Now, I don't know if these stack on top of each other, if that 70% and then this 40 and this other 60%, you know, off of that cap, but I'm going to be conservative in my estimate here and say that with this equipped, each one of the biocores has 48,300 HP. So to clear all three of them, they have to do 144,900 points of damage. So basically, instead of having to clear 3 bio cores, they have to clear, what is it, like 6.9 of them. So it's, you know, massive amount of biocore HP. So that's why these cores you see in so many of my games. You see these teams get up, you know, be seeming like they're dominating until they get to level 3, and then hit those cores like a brick wall, because they are so thick. They are so thick, and it's busted. Now I could, if I wanted to, change this out and put the other, like the bulletproof glass 2 in there instead, so that I would get even more biocore, but it's more beneficial to beef up the creatures at that point, which we're going to get into now with the deck. Now this is also where some changes have happened. You're going to see the creature count is pretty much the same. I experimented with putting the imposter zombie in, which I unlocked by leveling Daniel up a little more, but instead I've actually settled on this as the optimal setup for this deck here. So we're still running the Licker, the infectious zombie, the tough infectious boy, and we're running the Jester for the Screech, because they get the stun. We still got the regular rifle turret to put some pressure on the survivors when they're fighting the creatures. Now, one of the big changes here is, instead of having that third mod in the deck, which was tending to hang my deck up a lot, I switched out that viral mod energy leech for the energy leech vapor, because this is only 2 bioenergy every time I use it, instead of increasing the cost of all my creatures by 1. I'm paying out a lot more bioenergy like that, and this hits everything at once. So what I can do here is put a bunch of stuff down, get this, energy leech it all, and then I don't have that other mod clogging up my deck, and I'm still not overpaying for my creatures. They're all discounted by the efficiency mod down here on the bottom. So this is a much more cost-effective option. And we're also running discount here, because that's going to help us push the spam in Area 1 and Area 2 until we get to Area 3 with the hypercharge. Still got the shield here to definitely help counteract the malware from Jan and general camera fuckery by the survivors. Now over here, I'm still running the 2 mods that I had elsewise in the deck. I've got the small generator mod, because that's, once again, it's pulling double duty. It's giving me the native amount of bioenergy recharge it has in hand, and then it's also over the top with battery helping that out there by another 5%. And then we got the efficiency mod creatures, because once again, that's giving us another 5% bioenergy boost, and it's giving us a discount on all of our creatures when it's in hand. So that's the updated build here, and you're going to see just the massive difference that it makes, especially in Area 1 and 2. This makes this an all area build instead of being all Area 3. I'm able to definitely do a lot more damage to them, and you know, mess with the day a lot more in Area 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at those matches and go over that. Alright, so here we go, checking out some games. So we're going to be checking out 3 games today, and we're going to show you just how strong this build can be here. So starting out against this first team here, we got everybody to fairly decent level except January. She's low. We're going to go ahead and start out here by locking that door, put down a turret on the outside to harass them as they come through to start. We want to put the pressure on them and keep it cranked as much as we can from start to finish. Of course, that's always the plan, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and energy leech everything, which at this point is just 2 lickers, but that's the main drivers here. So I'm putting down this zombie here just to basically get the door open to go ahead and let the lickers loose on them. While I'm hoping that the turret is doing some work. The idea being that while they're trying to deal with the turret, the lickers will get them from behind and give me some bioenergy. Okay, so let's see. I think they're actually going to try to run past the lickers here. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm putting down a Jester just to try and get the door open to let the lickers back in, but they're going to team shot me here. Which, see, this is what I'm talking about, people. Team shots. So, you notice how they focus fired me here. So now I'm kind of stuck. I've got to wait to get bioenergy to put down another creature. Now I did finally get my creature mod out, so I got both my mods. I'll start getting energy back quicker, but it takes me a minute to get something down here, and this team is moving fast. So if you notice, they have already found the first puzzle piece. So I'm getting that open, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump out of this zombie here and go to the camera. Over at the exit here, camera number 6. Yeah, so I'm going to put the shield down, cycle the deck, put the discount down because I don't have enough liquor yet. At least that's what it should be doing. Yeah, they've already got all the puzzle pieces. I think I'm actually going to hang on to it. Yeah, they speed run this first part real quick here. That's the thing about downtown. You get hung up early, it'll cost you. So, but anyway, so we're moving on to Area 2 pretty quick. Now, they've already got 6 minutes and, you know, almost 6.5 minutes on the clock to start with, but I'm going to come up here and try to ruin their day. So hopefully I should be smart enough to play this discount card first. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, then I'm going to put the liquor down, and then I'm going to put the zombie down, leech them, and I should put the anchor, yeah. So, of course, I'm doing post-commentary, like usual. So I'm going to come back over here to this camera, and I'm going to set up the turret to take some shots at them while they're coming up to get started. Once again, pressure. I want to keep pressure on them at all times. So the anchor is still on at least one of the liquors. Yeah, so they're luckily that shell's not breaking line of sight. So, yeah, they're invulnerable still. Now they finally broke the camera. Yeah, there we go. And, alright, so I'm going to come out here into the hallway and put some stuff down to try to catch him. I believe York is in, yeah, he's in that first office there. So I'm going to put down as much stuff as I can here. She ran right into the trap. That's good. Put down the turret, let it start taking pot shots at her, and bam, right there's a switch camera. She's dropped on the other side of the door. So we got the first down in area 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm going to put the invulnerability anchor down because I keep getting it. That thing gets a lot of mileage. So I got 2 of them down now. And I got Jill and, I don't know if that's the January, but yeah, somebody's down. And, yeah, so once again, you know, this thing's doing some work out here. I'm going to go ahead, I think, and put the turret down again while they're dealing with these liquors here because, you know, she's got the increased cost on me. Okay. So come back in here. I jumped in the wrong zombie. I want to jump into Yorick, but it's being difficult. Okay, so I lost the anchor on Yorick, and yes, Becca's going to come in there with her fever skill and break the camera. So I'm going to come out here where January's hanging out in the hallway. I'm going to put the turret down here to catch anybody from the outside, fix this camera. Come back in here, and I believe I'm going to use the D field on them. So I'm going to get 2 of them here, I believe. Yeah, 3 actually. Yeah, I got 3 of them. Fantastic. Put down a liquor, put down a zombie, and I'm going to try to get in the zombie and stop her from reviving Jill there, who has the key, but I don't quite make it. Yeah, so I get the bite on her though. So it's like I take that 15 seconds right back off of them. But you see how strong the creatures are here? You notice they're taking a lot to put down. I mean, these zombies can eat. Because naturally, the tough zombies got a lot of health, but that resilient skin really makes a difference. I mean, it can really be the difference between them actually getting in and getting the bite, and you know, enough to get the bite versus not. So now we got another one of them down over there, and I put the put the ivy down in here, and I'm going to hit that with the anchor. Yeah. So now I've got an invincible ivy in the room. That helps. I didn't quite get the angle on this guy. Now the ivy is blocking me here, so I can't get over there to them. But on the other hand, they can't get over here to do anything, so that's fine. I'm going to go over here and catch them as they're coming in the room. Now luckily where that Molotov was going, that the ivy still has the anchor, so it can't take, fire's not going to bother it. Jump in the zombie over here, so the ivy has got, I believe, Val over there. And I'm going to knock down Becca here. She comes in. There goes either Val or Martin. I'm sorry, I can't tell from over here. I'm looking at a split screen from across my living room. So, okay, and then Jill is on danger. She is not doing well. I think she's actually going to get a different terminal right now is what she should be doing. Because this room she's accomplishing shit. I got the turret down in the hallway there, so I've just basically, they came in with almost 6.5 minutes, and now they just, you know, it's like a brick wall. They have literally, yeah, okay, so they almost ran out of time there, but Jill got 1 turret, or 1 terminal. I've been saying turret so much. Alright, so yeah, now they're dying off now, so we had so we had one of them die down to -53, and this one's over. I mean, then Jill's down. Yeah, so they ran into a dead end there, as you can see on the wall, so that's the end of them. So that was the first game. So as you can tell, this build's really strong. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the second game that I played that day. I put these in order that I played them, so let's take a look at it. Now this, you've got a much better team composition here. You got a Sam, a Jill, a Valerie, and a Martin. That's a lot of crowd control and damage for them, and healing. So you would think that this is going to fare a lot better, but you know, especially with the Sam here, who's basically like the anti-creature player. So we're going to see what happens here. So we're going to go ahead and turn the light off. And that door's already locked, so I'm going to cycle over here. And I'm going to go ahead and start stacking up this room instead of the walkway like I normally would to buy more time in here, because I'm just going to go ahead and put everything in here. That's one strategy change I have made that's been working out well for me. So I'm going to go ahead and I believe and put a tough zombie in here. Yeah, I just want to make sure there's as much in here as I can. There's infection going everywhere. So that's good. They didn't even kill that zombie. Wow. Okay, there he goes. I was gonna say that's free 5 seconds there right at the start. Oh yeah, look at Sam there. He's not having a good day. So Sam has already gotten hit once. He's poisoned. He got bitten. So he's already infected. And he's going to run in here. Now, as Sam comes in here, I'm going to go ahead and put the turret down. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start plugging at Sam here. Now, Sam is already... Now, notice he's like a rank 53 something, so Sam is down in Area 1. And, yeah, so he went ahead and rage quit. So that... When that happened, I couldn't believe it. I was so worried about this game because I was like, oh, man, this guy's going to be just eating everything alive. They're just going to just wear me out, eat everything, not spend any resources and break all the biocores, and this is going to suck. But no. Instead, Sam went down first. So, and I got another one down there. I think it's the Valerie that's down. And, yeah, I think the Martin and the Jill are still up, and they're coming in here, yeah. So, I don't know what happened to Valerie there. I think she ran afoul of something of liquor in the hallway. But my Jester there is getting some work done. There's no liquor in here. And I believe I'm going to be able to get the turret on him, too, here in just a second, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and drop the turret here, and it's going to go ahead and take care of Jill. She's down from that and the bite, and, yeah, they're already done. So, yeah. So that team that I thought was going to do well, you know, based on the combat data, the other group had more potential. They fought a lot harder. So, yeah, that's an Area 1 with Sinister Spencer 2.0. So let's take a look at the best game I had that day. Okay, now these guys are definitely going to put up a fight. So we got a really good team here. We got a Becca, Jill, January, and a Tyrone here, and they are going to be coming swinging on downtown. So I mean, they've got, I mean, everything's, you know, going, you know, basically should be in their favor. They got the best survivor-friendly map. They got a great team composition.
I will undo this unjust travesty done to me by
so let's see how it plays out for them.
And I will rule over all mankind.
Yeah, I have had some matches since this where I have lost with this, but it took perfect team composition. Basically, someone running the Pyro Tyrone or the Torch Tyrone build, and a Sam that was also really on their game with a Cleansing Valerie backing them up. And I think it was a Jill or a Becca with that, one of the two. And it's just a lot of damage coming in, just full damage on all the creatures. So they're having a rough go. So I'll go ahead and you know, had this room stacked up. They opened the doors and, you know, basically get trounced. So they went ahead and took some damage there. Jill took some damage. She's on danger already. And we got an infection there, I believe, on Tyrone. So Jill healed up. Tyrone's in danger now. So yeah, we're already burning through the resources between healing and infection. I'm going to go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to put some zombies in this room to protect the key. I'm going to drop the Jester here. Yeah. So I'm getting a good draws here too. I mean, my deck's coming up ideal. So that's good. That's like that first game. You saw the deck. The draws I had in Area 1 were atrocious.
A child could have found that.
But I've got, I believe, yeah, I've got both my mods out here. Alright, so Tyrone kicked the door in, but that's okay. You know, at this point, I'm just really trying to wear them out and wear them down. You know, just trying to get them to, you know, use all their ammo, use all their repair kits, use all the herbs. So, yeah, you see the malware. Jen's got malware on the camera here. I don't catch it. I do break the camera and waste some bioenergy, but I got one of them down. So when you can down someone in Area 1, that's always a good indication. That's a good feeling. So you know they're going to probably be able to get them up, but that's nice to know that your swarm's going to be effective. It's when you don't do some kind of attrition damage to them in the first area, you really got to be worried. And not just sit there speed running, but they actually plow through everything. Anyway, though, so back onto this match. So we got them going through Area 1 here. They got about 6:42 on the clock. So they're in a similar situation time-wise to that first team. However, they have spent a lot more resources in Area 1 to get through it. They burned a lot of ammo and repair kits because of the health of the creatures. That resilient skin, too, with these tough creatures, it makes a difference, as you can see. Alright, so Becca's going to be trying to break the door down here, but I believe the liquor is going to, yeah, it's going to go ahead and tackle her. That's the fresh blood. The fresh blood, by the way, does affect creatures like lickers and dogs. It will make them more aggressive and more likely to pounce or, you know, quote, grab, end quote, as they would, you know, to use their grabbing-like abilities. So that does help fix a lot of the problems people have with the AI and the lickers. They do say that they're you know, the lickers suck. It's like, you run fresh blood with them. I mean, it's not just for zombies, man. It works for dogs, lickers. I mean, it's great stuff. Anyway, so they're having some trouble with those invincible creatures in there, and I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to start putting down some stuff. I'm going to lock that door. I'm going to put a licker down here to harass them while they're trying to break it down and hopefully chase them into the room here, because York is over in this conference room. I've already got a licker in here waiting, apparently. And we've got so I'm going to go ahead and jump into York here to make him harder to kill. And I'm going to try to pincer her between me and the licker, and she's right there at it. So you see Becca is already having a bad day. We've got 3 of them infected already. So that's good. So we've already eaten off like over 2 minutes of their time, and they have so far accomplished no objectives. They're starting to kill some of the weaker creatures there. You see them picking up 5 seconds here, 5 seconds there. Now at this point, there's 3 of them in here, so instead of trying to, you know, just let them kill them, I'm going to go ahead and come this way and let those 3 lickers tangle with them. So they got to deal with them instead. And now you see that they are all, 2 of them are also in danger. One of them was actually down for a moment there, but they picked them up. I believe in this match we have a Dr. Tyrone here. Now Jill runs in here, now mistakenly she follows me in, and I go ahead and bite her and get her down. But they are going to, you see that January tossed a grenade there, and that's going to polish York off. But Jill is down, so I'm going to come over here, try to get to this camera. I don't end up selecting it. I'm going to go back over here, try it again. There we go. So Becca is trying to get her up, so I'm going to go ahead and hit her with the D field. Yeah, so there's 3 of them down now. Now Tyrone is going to come in here, and this is where he's going to be a problem. Now if I'd have had the turret active earlier, maybe I might have prevented that and go ahead and be able to win it right here. But Dr. Tyrone here, as you can see, is still plenty effective because he precisely, you know, gave them the extra time they're going to get here. But as you can see, they're already getting overwhelmed. I mean, the creatures are already just, you know, they have just already completely just eaten them up. So, and we got someone else dying off here, and I think, yeah, we got January is going down now. I got the turret going at him, doing damage. I got all these lickers. Yeah, we got 2 of them down. So as you can see, that time they had very quickly melted off. Now, there is a malware on that camera. Once again, I'll catch it. It's a lot easier to catch it when you're not in heat at the moment. At this point, you know, like I said, I've pretty much, you know, I'm pretty sure I had it in the bag here, but, you know, you don't let up. So I think we had a rage quit there too. Yeah, we had someone quit out. I think it was the January, because they came in with all that time, and then now they're just, you know, hitting a brick wall here. So they, I mean, we haven't even, these teams didn't even make it to the 3rd area. I mean, if they had somehow got through this, they would have, you know, they would have gassed out of this bio course. So, I mean, this makes the Area 3 build, quote-unquote Area 3, you know, effective in all 3 areas if you play it right. So as you can see, they got like a minute left, and they're still fighting. I mean, I'll give them this. They, you know, 2 of them are dead or dying, but they're still actually trying. It looks like Tyrone is trying to pick them up, but I am picking them off instead. And I'm going to go ahead and put another creature in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and... So I'm just going ahead and securing it. You know, Jill is still up here. So they're still trying to fight. I mean, they're, you know, they're not giving up. This is a good team. It's unfortunate that their 1 member rage quit like that, but you know, they're still giving it their all. They're trying. It's just at this point they got nothing left. I mean, they have nothing left to fight with, and I mean, it's just a formality to polish them off. I think they're actually trying. They should be trying to go for that supply zombie, but I might have the anchor on it. Yeah, so that was unfortunate for them. So I believe that's going to be pretty much the end of the match there. So, yeah, there you go. Sinister Spencer 2.0. So thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Go check out the Patreon. And definitely, if you want to support the channel, feel free to. Thanks for stopping by, Black Cloaks. We'll see you in the next experiment. Bye.